Hi folks. Music. Let me turn that down a little bit. Okay, so we're going to play, I thought we'd play a little bit of fishing to start off with today. And we're going to do some flying after that. So, welcome to the stream everybody. It's just really chill music, isn't it? I must admit I liked it. I've heard 2 or 3 bits of this now, and it's really nice. So, when you first start up fishing, sorry, you get to choose which character. You can create a new character if you want to. There is a female character you can play as well as the male character. But I've already created a character, so I'm going to use my character. You get these things called tackle points. Can you hear me over this? Is this a bit loud? Let me try. Is that a bit better? Hopefully you can hear me. Let me know if it's all okay. We are going to... so yes, we've got these things called tackle points, and I'm a level 4 junior angler. Woohoo! So I thought we'd start off with that. So you start by clicking on your angler, and then you get the intro video. Let's just let that run through once, because it's not very long. Quite like that video intro. Following from the perspective of the dragonfly. And then, oh look what it is! The video starts again. I thought it was really neat, the fact that it rotates round again. So this is early access, it's in phase 6, and so it's unfinished. But there's an awful lot of stuff in there. Now, we've got settings, you've got different things in here you can tune. So I'm running in borderless windowed here, 1920 1080 ultra settings. Audio, let's just turn the music down a bit. And actually let's turn the music down quite a bit. That's better. Now I can hear myself. I'll apply that setting. Controls, you can choose whether you want to use the Xbox controller or mouse and keyboard. If you're using the mouse and keyboard, you've got this here which changes the sensitivity. So that what you'll find is that you can use, if you've got the sensitivity turned up, you can flick the rod really far, but it's also hypersensitive and might fly all over the place. So similarly, if you move it all the way to the left, it can be really, really hard to make the rod go anywhere. And that's controls. If you want to see the controls, by the way, you've got this here, so you can see the different aspects: casting, after cast, reeling. At the moment, I am really bad at this game. It has to be said. So now I'm trying to get out. That's better. We're out. Right. So if we go back to game modes. We've got the Academy, single player and multiplayer. Now, Academy is one of the things that's currently in development, but I thought we'd run through the basics one, which is the first one that's in here. There aren't any more than that. So it says, learn the basics from Calder's very own master carp angler, Tom Dove. In this lesson, Tom will guide you through the core elements of Dovetail Games Fishing, including the rules of the lake, how to cast your rod, how to reel in your line, and how to assign different rigs and baits to your rod. So, doesn't that look beautiful? That's a screen cap from the game. It's a beautiful day here at our training lake in the UK. There's a slight breeze blowing across the water and conditions are perfect for me to show you these key skills that you need to successfully catch no matter where you're fishing. In this first lesson, I'm going to take you through the basics of Dovetail Games Fishing. And later, we'll talk about how to find the right location to cast to, how to use different rigs, baits, and all the tactics you can employ to set yourself up for a perfect session. So this is, it's all built in Unreal Engine 4, so the graphics are absolutely stunning. Can you overspeed a fishing rod? You know what I've done a few times on here. The classic fail with this one is casting backwards. Now I got stuck here earlier on wondering what to do. Press the enter key. Alright, so you can look around. Before the lesson starts, have a bit of a walk around, so you can walk around in third person. You can walk backwards, and we can walk around as we're look around as we're going, so we can try and find the right place. You can also switch to first-person camera, or back again to third-person. I find actually it's easier in the third-person view. So there's a number of pegs, which are places that you can fish, and some of them have been named after competitions on the various fishing-related sites. So, right, for now, let's claim this peg and get your gear ready for fishing. So you claim a peg by pressing F. F for fishing. Right, now you've claimed your peg, which means that all this other stuff has appeared on the peg. Right, so we're going to press and hold the right mouse button now, and then pull back. Just without releasing it. Okay, now we're going to try and give it a proper cast. So now we pull it back and we cast forward. Ah, oh, look at that monster! 63 yards. Right, if someone could let me know if we've got transcoding so that I can switch up the bitrate again. Right, so this is telling you about all the different bed types and so forth, because it changes how you need to do fishing stuff. I'm really bad at fishing, by the way. This is not something I do, but I quite like the game. Which I guess is sort of... I love the way the line... You see the line is behaving there. And you can see it actually behaves differently in the water. And if you look actually around the lake while we're fishing, you can see fish jumping up and down, although I don't know if you can right now because there aren't any in this particular demo. Okay, so we've cast in. Okay, top stuff. We're all done for today. So I think that really is the first... there we go. So we've got our first bit of XP. Now you get 50 tackle points the first time you do it, and 5 for each subsequent time you do it. You're in Steenberg. This is Dovetail Games Fishing. You can get it on Steam right now. It's early access, so it's not a finished game yet. But it does mean that you can have a play, and you'll get all the updates as they come out until the game is released. But there's quite a bit of game there now, actually. So you've got, including multiplayer. There's even multiplayer to have a look at. So one of the things I thought we'd have a look at next. So let's press escape and go back to the menu. Is so that's the academy where you can learn. The single player. There is multiplayer. You can have multiple people in fishing together, which is interesting. We're not going to do that yet, but I thought we'd come back and have a look at that later. So let's go into single player. So you've got casting challenges, freedom fishing, and then there's tournaments, which is unlocked yet. So freedom fishing, let me go into that. I'm not actually going to do much with freedom fishing because I'm really not very good at it. So you can pick where you want to start. Now I'm going to start in the same place here. So let's move forward. So you've got an inventory. You've got different tackle boxes, which contain things like, it's basically like a loadout you'd have in most other games. So let's claim this peg, and then we will cast out, and we'll see what happens, shall we? So you notice you can see the rod is bending. All of this is done with real physics as well. One of the really neat things is that it's not random. There's nothing in this game that's random. It's all based on real simulation. So there are fish swimming around in the lake. There are fish. So that splash was a fish doing something. It's called a tell, I think. So you can see the different... there's fish swimming around, and they're behaving like fish would, essentially. So they're finding areas of oxygen, or they're finding areas of food, and they're moving around based on whether they're hungry or sleepy or things like that. And what you have to do is sort of look at the lake and work out where the fish possibly are. And if you're wrong, then you'll never get hit, sort of like me right now. Right, I don't know if you noticed, actually, there was a tell just over there. So there's something going on right by that peg over there. So I'm going to reel in. Actually, we can just press the R key. You don't have to actually reel it in. So, now let's keep an eye out and see if we can see another tell. There's one just over there, look. I don't think I got anywhere near it, did I? No, I'm miles away. So this is where it goes wrong for me, because I can't actually get the things in the right place to save my life. Now I saw a splash just over there. So if we go over there, that's sort of in front of me. That's the wrong place. Any likelihood of a bite? No, that didn't go anywhere near far enough. I need to get over there. But that's probably the wrong place to be. Yeah, because it's... Now it's stuck. PJT says, see which way the water's going, land in the middle and let your line drift. Alright. That's probably the wrong way of doing it. Like I said, this is where things go wrong. This is where I'm really bad at the game. But practice is what helps here. Is that any good? Are we going to get a bite? So anyway, really the point of this was I wanted to show you an idea of what's going on in the main part of the game. Let's just try one more time and see if we can find a... I think I just got it on there again. Yeah, lucky there isn't a guy at the other peg, says Kev MC. I just smacked him good and hard with it in a. I hear lots of tells, and they all seem like they're sort of behind me. So look, let's undo this peg. Oh no, that's just put the rod down. That's not what I wanted to do. Because you can put rod down, you can have multiple rods going, you can cast multiple rods and have them all doing things. Just randomly casting now, assuming that... Adam Gamer, we're going to be playing, so what the plan is we're going to have a look at fishing. And then we're going to go on to FSX shortly afterwards. There was a tell over there. There's a fish just over here. Come on, that was close enough. You can do it. You want my food. Go and get that bait. Go on. Do it. Do it, do it. There's one over there, look. Bit of patience. Let's give it another minute. No. Not a lot happening here, is there? One more time. One more time. We did see something going on in that general area. So you choose where you want to let go of the reel as well. So if you release the button wrong, it can you can do what I do and cast backwards. Oh, we've got a bite. This is where I'm not particularly good. I'm not entirely sure, because one of the reasons I was hoping there was the tutorials, but you've got to be a bit careful. That's what that red line is on the bottom there. We're trying to reel this thing in. But we don't want to snap the line. Now what happened earlier on was I reeled it in, but then I couldn't catch it because you've got to actually net it, which is something new that they've added. You can see that the rod is really struggling at this point. Right, so if I equip the net... Oh, did I just get it? Yes! For the win! What did we get here? What is this? Doesn't look too big. £19 mirror carp. Ah, yes. I'm happy with that. That's not bad going. Okay, so we got a fish. Ha! That feels like that feels like a bit of a win. I do like the fish in the game. There's a huge variety of fish. Yes, it's all carp. So it's all everything in Dovetail Games Fishing is basically carp. Although there are bream and something else in there as in the lake as well now. Sort of like the what they call annoyance fish or something. Okay. So that's kind of that. Now what I wanted to actually show, if we come out of here, was you'll notice one of the key things with fishing with this is casting. And so let's do the casting challenges. Now the casting challenges are a kind of a game, in that they're sort of a challenge in their own right, even though it's slightly fictional. But what they do is they really do a good job of encouraging you to hone your skills. So in this case, I've got a limited amount of time, and I need to cast into these rings. You'll notice this is where I do lots of missing. Yeah. The other thing I like to do is to cast actually and bounce off the ring itself. I'm quite good at actually getting onto the ring. Oh, jeez. What is that all about? So you press the R key to reset for another cast. Yes! Oh, we got 1,000 points for that one. No! Right. Nope. Oh! Oh! Oh, I must have hit the red thing. Ah. Oh, we got some more points for that. So we've got 1 minute and 10 seconds for this level. Ah, red thing again. Should get extra points for hitting the red thing. Not less, not no points. Right. Oh, too much. So I can, if I do that, I'm going to get miles. That's not going to be doing me any fair thing at all. So by just going a little bit, I can control a little bit more where I cast. And this is where the skill comes in. This is where this is not your average fishing game, because most of them don't have this degree of skill. Oh, don't count fails on fishing. This is just... It's just all this is going to be is fails. Hey, we got some score, 2,000. Yay, 2,500. We've almost got the gold medal, folks. 17 seconds. Can we get the gold medal? Ah. No. No! 8 yards. That's not going to help anybody. 4 seconds. In the middle. Oh, okay, so we got 4,000. Ooh, got 4,350. How did we manage that? That's a 2,500. Oh no, that was my previous score. So yes, we got silver. We earned some tackle points. So JM1260. We did some fishing earlier on, so this is really looking at some of the casting challenges. So this is another one of the score attack ones. So here you've got. Some more rings that you need to get into. Obviously the red ones are your highest scorers. Oops. Got some score there. Good, 250. We've got a long way to go. No! No, that ain't gonna work. I got my first fish in the game earlier on. You'll have to watch the video later on then, because I got my first fish. It's a 19-pound mirror carp. I'm quite pleased with that actually. Given, oh, we got the red one. That's 1,000 points. So it's worth. You can either go for lots of blue ones or a few red ones to get your score. There's a blue one, 1250. Ugh, way too much. No. 52 seconds left. Oh, come on. Way too fast. I'm really not got the hang of the... it's a real knack to casting properly, and I'm not very good at it. And I'm allowed to not be good at it. No. Oh, we got another one. Woohoo! No, where did that go? That went backwards. No. Oops, that didn't go very far. 8 yards. Ah, in the middle. What? No. 13 seconds. Can we do it? Oh, I managed to pull that one back in again. Ah, didn't get that one though. 2 seconds. So I blew that one as well. Okay. So we'll come back out of that. So, yeah, I got 2,250 the last time I did this one. Anyway, let's go out of that. So that's score attack. And then we've got time trials, time attacks. This is quite nice, the distance challenge. So the idea with the distance challenge is to see how far you can get, and it multiplies up to being into the score. So you've got these gates that you've got to fly through. So it's about accuracy and distance. So that got us 186 points. That didn't get us enough. It's really sort of a best of thing. 39 yards. Ooh, that's good. We got 239. Oh dear, we got next to nothing for that. Right, so in that one we got 239 points, which wasn't too bad. So let's come out of that. So that's distance challenges. And let's do a different one, just so you can see how the distance challenges change. So they teach you different. Effectively, they're giving you playgrounds to improve your casting. Nah, fail. Oh, we've got 212 points. We need 300. That's more like it. 3-4. We need 380 for the next medal. What did we get there? No, we didn't get enough. Not enough there either. Last attempt? No, that was the last attempt. 348 is my best one on that, so I almost made the best one there. Right, so that was distance challenges. Oh dear. Casting challenges, time attack and time trial. I've not tried time trial actually. Let's try time trial. What can go wrong? Hey? What can go wrong with time trial? So like I said, a lot of these are, even though they're not actually fishing, what you're doing is you're honing your skills with the casting. So what have I got to do here? I'm assuming I've got into the black and yellow ones. No. Nope. Ah, close. Missed it that time. Nearly. I'm either going way too short or way too long. Oops. I clamped that one. If I hadn't... Oh, hello, we got something. Oh, I see. If you get one, it disappears. I guess that makes sense. Got that one. Alright, let's get this one. Nearly. Oops. In the trees. Oh, yes. Nope, that's no use. That's going into the sky. We're not trying to catch birds. Ornithology fishing simulator. No, oh, didn't quite make that. So that needs to be about 40 yards by the looks of it. No, that's not going to do it. That might. Got it! Okay, and then let's get one of these. Need a pretty hard one to get over there. That's about 40, 50, 45 yards to get there. Oh, look at that, so close. No. No, this character doesn't look like me, it has to be said. Nope. Where's the header? I don't know what you mean, Rubber Slayer. Oh, no, that's going the wrong way. 40 yards. Got 2 minutes to go. If anyone from work sees this, I'm going to get so mig taken out of me on Monday. Oh, come on! Getting to within a couple of inches. Oh dear. Oh, oh, yes! Okay. Oh, no. 1 minute 33 to get all of them gone. So we need about 55 yards, I think. Ah, come on. Oops, in the trees. No. Britannica, will any motion controller be introduced? I don't know, there's nothing being announced. You can use the Xbox controller, which actually works slightly better. Oh, come on, come on, come on, come on. No, not at 45 yards. No, no, no. Ah. Mole Man, you think I should have a fishing face-off with you? Yeah, well, anyone is better than me at fishing. Come on. Oh, 41 yards. OMG trains, do stop repeating yourself. Oh yeah, 16 yards. Yeah, that's probably not enough. I need a bit more than that. No, that went backwards. Going to the far to the right. Dear, oh dear. Can't get this one. Oh, no, too far. Too much height. Oh, that's a novel idea, Sold UK. Wii controller. Ah, that's not bad. How far did we get? We got to... oh, we leveled up. That's a good sign. We got some more tackle points. So anyway, that is the... which one was that? That was Time Attack. Or Time Trial. That was Time Trial. And then there's Time Attack. So that's sort of the challenges side of things. And again, like I said, the siding... This side of it was supposed to be about teaching you to do your casting a bit better, whereas let's do a little bit more of this and see if we can't. Actually, let's cover the tackle box. So you've got different kinds of... So you've got different loadouts in your tackle boxes. You've got different rigs, baits and rods. You can go into the tackle shop and you can spend the tackle points that you've earned to buy new equipment. So I could take... I want to, say, go for this 9-foot basic carp rod. Click purchase, and that's now opened that one up, so I can use that. I can go into reels and I can say let's have this beginner reel, or there's this signature FS reel, free spool reel. Yeah, to be honest, I've got absolutely no idea what the pros and cons of the different yards. So that's £12, £2.50, that's £10, £2.90. So I can cast up to 290 yards, but I get £10 a strain. That's £2.50, that's only £1.60, but it's got different gear ratio. Let's buy that, why not? I've got plenty. And lines, what have we got for lines? 300 meters, 600 meters, so let's have that one. You can have different rigs, so you use your hooks by the looks of it. Long shank gravel. So there's different bed types. The different bed types work better with different grids. And then you've got different types of baits that you can buy as well. So let's buy some alternative baits, and then what you can do is you go back to your tackle box, and you can choose different things to go in your tackle box. I don't know actually how, come to think of it, but you can. Oh, I see. So that's the default loadout, and then in tackle box 1 I can say actually I want that to be that closed. We can add add a different change that to our other rod, so we can bring our second rod out, so we can use the different rods and so forth. So this allows you to set up. So now tackle box 1 has got my extra rod in it. If I go back into Freedom Fishing, I can now switch which tackle box I want to use, and then go into the fishing world. So let's pick a different place to fish from. Let's go here instead. So you can walk around the entire of the lake just because it starts you here. You can see that's actually where we were before. So you press the shift key down if you want to start running. Look at these environments, they're beautiful, aren't they? So if we pick this and let's see whether there's anything comes up. Any fishies? Trying to wait for details. There's one there, look. That's not what I wanted to do. This is where learning to cast is a good thing. No, that's going about 6 inches in front. Oh, we've got a bite. Oh, it's running away from us. Come here. So I'm using the mouse wheel to adjust this little wheel on the bottom right. To adjust the line tension as it is wearing out now. This is this battling aspect of the fishing where you've got to, where you kind of wear them out, get them back to you. Did I lose that? I lost that. Wow, put the rod back up. Why did you drop the rod, you wally? Oh well. Pressed the wrong button. I pressed the wrong button and lost it. I know one of the things I told them, I suggested to the team when they were asking for feedback about fishing, being I'm not a fisherman, I said we should have grenades and dynamite as bait. They didn't really think that was a good idea, but we'll be flying. Gemini jets will be flying probably in about the next 5 or 10 minutes. Oh, I missed something. Where was it? Probably the next 5 or 10 minutes. I just wanted to have one more look at this. Oh, you've also got short casting as well, so you can do underarm casting. But I'm going to redo that as an overarm because I'm still not really that sure about underarm casting. Where are the fishies? Oh, there's a little splash there. That's not what I wanted to do. There's one over there. plenty going on over here. Let's try over there. No. Well, that wasn't a bad cast. You see the fish at the bottom of the screen? Oh, we got one. So by pulling the fish towards me, I then reel in, and then I push it and pull it a bit more, and then I reel in. That gets the fish towards me. Equip the net. Got the fish. Woohoo! Oh, it's a tiddler. It's a tiddler. Oh dear. Right, what did we get? £11 common carp. Never mind, it's a fish. You know what? It's a fish. We call it a fish. So that is Fishing Simulator, and there is multiplayer mode for that one. I think there is another level. I just want to see whether the other levels are in here. Training lake. Oh, here we go, St. John's. So there is. This is a real lake, St. John's. Training Lake's a fictional lake based on a real lake, but this is actually a licensed lake. So this is the linear fisheries in St. John's. So let's pick a place. So this is one of the latest lakes the artists have been working on, whereas the Training Lake is obviously something they've been that's been around for a while. This is just gorgeous, isn't it? Right, there's a peg here. I saw something swimming over there, so I thought I'd Train Sim America. Do they do research trips like on TS? Yes, they do. There have been a number of trips out to St. John's. Oh, the little bugs flying around. That's a nice touch. I've not seen that before. There's a lot of skill. There's actually an awful lot of skill in working out where the fish are. And it's something that the tutorials are going to, in Academy, are going to go through at some point, I think. I just saw something swimming a long way from me. How much DLC is there for fishing? There is none as yet. I don't know what the plans are, if any, around that area. But certainly at the moment there aren't any. Everything that once you've got the early access, you get everything that's coming at the moment. Until while they're adding stuff to the release version. Would a BF-109 be appropriate for our flight? Yeah, not entirely too bad at all there, Division. Let's try casting somewhere else. Can we see a tail anywhere? I've got another rod, so let me change to the... That's my rod. How do I switch to... If I put that rod down, and then I pick up... That's my 9-foot rod. Let's go for the 9-foot rod. Let's see what we can get going with a bigger rod. So this is this area. Actually, what I wanted to do was close the peg, because that means you can walk around. Let's go into run just so that we can see a bit more of it. It's not really a run as much as of a quick walk. Fishermen don't run because the vibrations, I think, scare the fish away. But I'm really excited by the possibilities of Unreal and what it can do for certain other game. Trains America, can you create lakes for the game? I don't know what the plan is for that. At the moment, you can't. Oh, there's a porta potty over there. There's another peg here. Yeah, this is... can you get in the part? Like someone said, can you go for a swim? No, you can't. So, yeah, so that's fishing. I wanted to give a quick, I say quick, it's been 45 minutes, a bit of an overview of fishing. I think when it gets a bit further on, maybe we'll do some multiplayer fishing if people are interested and have it. So, yeah, if you do have a copy of fishing and you'd like to take part in a multiplayer fishing thing, then do let me know, and I'll try and arrange something. But for the time being, I think it might be time to get on with some flying. Right, so let me escape out from here. It's been a bit of a whirlwind tour, and I'm not really the best person to it because I don't really understand it that well. But hopefully that's at least let you have some sight of the game at least. Okay, so let me switch back to ye olde changing routes.